Hi everyone, this is the weekly reading for the week beginning Monday the 15th to Sunday the 21st. And I think what I'll do is, it would probably make more sense to film on the Sundays to be ready for the Monday. But as you know, if you'll have been following my page, I was at a workshop. I was at Lauren Robertson's workshop, so I got back quite late and then was a bit overexcited to try to get on with all my plans. So, but to be honest with you, I feel like a Monday might be when I film it anyway and put it up. But we'll see. I'll just go along with it. I'm a bit distracted because I actually filmed these two cards and then my mum came to the door. So, I've kind of let her know that that's not too great when I'm filming videos and let me know, and she normally does, but I think she'd, I think she just, I think she just thought it'd be all right. But anyway, it's not that big a deal. I'd only got a little bit into it, so I'll just try and remember what I said. So the basic gist of it was that this is the card for Monday and Tuesday, these both were. So Monday and Tuesday together. So I pulled motivation. I actually pulled this last night. And this was to do with, I was asking, should I do this challenge? Because I've been wanting to do, I just quite like these challenges. And I've been wanting to do a challenge. And I was actually thinking of doing one on, how to master your morning. And that's what I've been listening to, like a lot of books about that, well, really for years, but definitely the last, sort of 6 months got like quite obsessed about it again. But I've never really managed to find what works for me, because I'll just think of loads of different things and then I'll try it for a bit and then I'll stop it. So that's very Aries, by the way. And Aries, come on, let me know if you resonate with that as well. Kind of getting excited, trying it, and then maybe not, and then getting bored and doing something else. But I know that when you can master your morning, it's really wise to master it and just keep on mastering it. And that includes the weekend, which is what Lauren was reminding us of as well. It's like, don't take days off. Do you want to take a day off from getting your dream? No. It's you have to, but that's the thing. It's like, you have to want it enough. And that's what I've been good at, saying to other people, and doing it mostly. But then it's like, that it is totally true. Like, how much do you want it? Because if you really want it, you won't have a day off from mastering your morning. You'll just make it all sort of fit in. And it doesn't need to be too elaborate. There's things like what's that other one, like the hour of power and stuff. And I know some business groups that say to get up at 5 a.m. And all of that's great if you can do it. And I have actually done that before. Wow, that's loud. I have actually done that before, and it is great, and you feel like you get loads done. But I mean, I couldn't get up at 5 a.m. 7 days a week. Like, fuck that. Do you know what I mean? Power to you if you do that. I mean, if I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll be I'll be celebrating and patting myself on the back, to be quite honest with you. But I think it'll probably be earlier than 8 in the morning. But like I say, if it is 8 in the morning for me, that is an achievement. And that's really what it's all about. It's going to be different for different people. And like I said in my live stream, this isn't even going to appeal to everyone, because I know, like, definitely those of you that are parents, or those of you that have got jobs where you have to get out the house away early, then it's like you have to master your morning. You've got no choice. But so this is speaking to, I suppose, a specific bunch of people, perhaps people, like entrepreneurs that work from home, that you've got that luxury and that choice to work your own hours. But at the end of the day, it does matter that, like, if you do treat it seriously and not like a hobby, and put more hours of the day into it, at least until you get to a place where you're quite comfortable and you can allow to have more hours off, then fine. But if you're not there, you do have to put the work in, you do have to put the effort in. And that's what, I just thought was really funny that's what I channeled on my live. I think that was actually on the Friday night. It might have been the Thursday. I think it was a Friday night though. So the night before I went to this thing, and then that is literally like what was coming up for me anyway at this workshop. Is it's like, yeah, shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you want this, you've got to act like you want it and take the steps towards it. And that the main thing is getting your morning right. I mean, there's loads of, all you need to do is like go and Google any YouTube video, like Tony Robbins, any sort of famous life coach or successful person, like millionaire, billionaire, definitely. But all these people all have mastered their morning. So it's like, that's what this is about. And that can be like, success can be like of the biggest things, like wanting to, be really successful and have lots of money, or it could just be wanting your day to be a success and feel more productive. It's going to be different for different people. But I really do hope that in some way, and that'll be my intention, that in doing this free challenge, that will be able to help people in some sort of way. And I am going to be doing bigger things for people that'll be paid services that are like, supportive things. So, definitely just, if you're interested, like, check in and find out and stuff. Some of it will be a bit longer in the making, and some of it won't be too long. But I've got the self-love packages, which I'm launching this week, and I've got the coaching packages too. So the difference with that is I believe to get coaching, you have to love, accept and believe in yourself before you're really going to be able to believe that you are worthy of your dreams. So that's why I feel the spiritual counselling and the self-love sort of counselling is going to be the better option for you to get in that place of accepting yourself and knowing that you're good enough and believing it. Because it's, we should all know that, but it is just a fact that not everybody does. It took me a long time to get there, and it's, it's still, still with a lot of things. It's a daily thing. You have to keep at it. You have to keep working at your mindset to really get into that place. But I'm breaking quite a few barriers now, thank God. It's persistence and patience, and that is what Capricorn's all about, and working hard. But really, the ironic thing is, if you have the persistence, the patience, and you work hard, one day you won't need to work that hard, and it's all just going to flow and be easy and be effortless and really quite like a bit like bliss. Do you know what I mean? You just have to believe that that's possible, and it absolutely is. I know lots of people that are doing it, but they did work hard to get there. So, it's not like you can't just click your fingers and make a wish and it's all there. Manifesting does take work, and Lauren actually reminded us of that what did she say again? The law of attraction does have the word action in it, and I've never, in all the decade or something that maybe longer than that I've studied law of attraction and manifesting, I have never actually noticed that. So that feels really symbolic, that it's like it is that easy. But it's just, some people think manifesting is just writing it down and hope for the best. It's not. You have to take the daily action, which again, I knew that too, but I think for me it's something about I love that. I always love that. In fact, I think that's the one I had on my page when I started it. I love the quote, "When the student is ready, the teacher will appear." And for me anyway, I definitely feel Lauren's a teacher for me in that way, because, we've been reading a lot of the similar sorts of stuff, but there's just something about the way that she gets it and just gets on with it and puts it into action that really, really inspires me, and it's definitely something that I need. So I feel like other people might be resonating with that. But there's also, in amongst all this working hard on the Monday, Tuesday, because we have got 6 planets all in Capricorn. Like, wait a minute, if I click on to the thing, I'll let you know. So we've got the sun, which is the season we're in, Capricorn. We've got the moon, which is your feelings. We've got Mercury, which is communication. We've got Venus, which is love. And we've got Saturn, which is a planet of karma, strict discipline, and that is actually its home. And you've got Pluto, which is transformation. So it means, strictness and transformation. So basically it's all, wait a minute, let me find the Zoom call again. It's all very, very, very serious and get to work kind of action. So it's what I was basically saying, what I was channeling before Christmas there. It was like, get ready. It's time to get motivated. It's time to get on with it. And I've definitely, been getting a spiritual ass kicking from the universe, from spirit, and then from Lauren. But I loved it. I needed it. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, woo, let's do this. But also with all that energy, look, this, and I said this as well, I channeled this somewhere. I don't actually think it was on my page though, but it was in a lot of client readings, that, look, get some rest. And it is that kind of very, it's not showing up. Get some rest there, you can kind of see it. So it is that kind of very fine balance between work and play, or perhaps enjoying yourself too much and then needing to get motivated again because you've been a bit lazy. And that could, not lazy, sorry, I'm going to take that away. I can't even remember what Lauren said yesterday, but it was something about that's, don't use that word. I don't really like that either. I used to say that about myself before I found out that I was dyslexic. But it's kind of like, just be aware of when you've got valid reasons and when you're maybe it's fear or just excuses, because that was definitely the case for me in a few things. But it's like sometimes it is like, right, you've done enough for one day and get some rest. So I feel this is just like, just balance that out a bit, because certainly when I got in last night, I was so fired up, and then I was sat up till like 1 in the morning or whatever, when I needed to get up early this morning, like, you know, just writing down ideas and stuff and getting on with it. Whereas it's like, really, you know, that's not it. Sometimes that's worth it, and that does work for me actually with the quiet. But other times, you know, you've got to know that you've done enough and then get on with it tomorrow and like plan a bit. And that's why I have a diary now. These cards just jumped out, and I get it already from seeing what's there on the floor. Oh my goodness me. Right, I'm not going to be able to stop this Zoom video. I can't believe that's came out again. Wow. Now I know why my mum came to the door and I had to stop that one. And while the first one that I done didn't work either, because who knows if these cards really came out. But anyway, I'll stop being dramatic. Will I ever stop being dramatic? I don't know. Healthcare change. See, so it's like you've got to get motivated and get some rest, but you'll know if you're kind of maybe falling into that you've not got any energy just now because you're falling into that kind of crappy, oh yeah, because today's actually meant to be the, like, what's it called again? I can't remember what they called it, but I saw somebody saying this is officially meant to be the most miserable day of January. I don't know if it's meant to be every year, but it's like, because it's like the hype of Christmas and New Year and everything's died down, and everybody's skint because they're waiting, not everybody, but a lot of people are skint because they're waiting on payday and all that kind of stuff. So it's just kind of like, what can you do? What can you do to get the motivation back in your life, to bring your joy back up, to raise your vibration? Because that is to do with healthcare. Do you know, it's like your mind is your health as well. It's, you know, it's like healthy mind and then healthy body. It's all connected. Like, you know, like if you're feeling really crap, get yourself to the gym, go for a swim, go for a walk. Like I went a walk around Arthur Street where I live just now, and it's like, it was amazing because I just love, yeah, I don't know, it's just lovely. If you know Edinburgh, it's a lovely place to walk about, and I love walking, so that really done me a lot of good. But it's all linked, you see. That's why I was like, wow, because new career has come up again. And if you haven't seen my live stream on Facebook, hopefully you've got Facebook, because this will be going on YouTube. Go and watch it, because it was quite powerful. You know, I literally felt the push to get on, and when I went on, I didn't really have an idea what I was going to say. I had generally an idea what was coming up, and then and it was this card, and then that's what I thought was quite funny when I went to the workshop, which I didn't entirely really know what that was going to be about. And I got way more from it than what I even expected, and that's why I love things like that. It's like you transform in ways that you didn't even think you were going to get. I got more than I wanted. I got more than, not more than I wanted. I got more. I got what I wanted and more. So I mean, who could want much more? But it's that kind of. It was the right time, and this is with this Plutonian energy. It is time to transform, and it's time to. I keep saying my word wrong. Time to transform and get on with what you're meant to do. And for some people, this is, you're feeling this healthcare change as well. It's about, you're feeling a bit down, but maybe it's because you're really knowing that you're in the wrong place. And this is, sorry, I'm getting all excited because I need to explain for people that don't know about astrology, because of all this strong Capricorn energy, which has literally not been around in, I can't remember. What is it again? It's not been around for, I'm talking like decades. I'm talking like, it might even be centuries. I might be wrong about that, but it's been a long, long time. We've not had this amount of Capricorn energy all at once like this. It's exciting, but it's serious too. It's like, get on with what you're here to do, your sole purpose. But the reason why it's exciting is because, you know, the reason why it keeps coming up to do with careers and jobs and hobbies and stuff is because the 10th house is your career. Like, it is like your sole purpose. So, and your sole purpose isn't always your career, but for a lot of people it is. Like, look, like, I love doing this, right? Like, whether it was my job or not, because before it was my job, it was my hobby. And that is kind of like a dream for a lot of people. When you can make money from doing what you love, that is the dream. That's definitely my dream, and it's happening. And that's I'm here to tell you, it's not that hard. Like, it does mean taking leaps of faith. It does mean, you know, getting a day job while you can, you know, to supplement what you know what I'm trying to say, while you're trying to get your new career off the ground. It's wise to, you know, either keep the job you have until you're like, right, I can make a leap of faith, or start your new career and then have a wee job. Like, you know, like I've shared, I still do childcare jobs now and again when I feel like that's going to keep the momentum up, because otherwise you'll get down about not having money or about not having enough money. Like, you have to do what it takes to get there, but sometimes doing what it takes to get there is taking that massive leap of faith, because you know that you're great at what you do and people love it, and you're not only going to help yourself, but you're going to help a lot of people, but only if you take a leap of faith. If you stay stuck, you're not going to be able to do it. So it's your choice. That's intense, isn't it? And it'll change your, feeling down about it to joy. Woohoo! So that's Tuesday, Wednesday. Sorry, that was Monday, Tuesday. This is Tuesday, Wednesday, what I was just reading. So this is going to be Thursday, Friday. Yeah, because Capricorn, so the 10th house is your career, and Capricorn is about getting to work and working hard. So that's why I'm thinking it's funny that things about career keep coming up. But it also, it's not funny, do you mean? It's serious. It's like, you need to pay attention here. If you're getting signs like, it's, like actually someone I know, like I wouldn't name names, but it was like someone I was kind of wondering about that herself. Like, I wonder if I should do this. And it's kind of like, pay attention to that, because you're not getting led to it for no reason. At least kind of pursue it. Don't kind of be like, oh no, that's not for me, I'll just carry on doing this even though I don't like it. Go and check it out at least. Like, you owe that to yourself at the very least. So, love it. Join in. Yeah. These cards are funny. Yeah, it's like, join in. Do you know what I mean? Like, get involved. Like, look at me. I'm laughing away. I'm loving life. Do you mean I might not have wanted to be shown on the camera today, but I'm happy. And it was like, I'm busy because I'm getting to work doing what I'm meant to do. Join in. Like, find your joy. So that's Monday, Tuesday. Sorry, I also have to do this. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I feel like that's Friday. Is just join in. Get involved. Do something. I'm going to leave that at the card for Friday. Do something to get involved. Like, make yourself proud is what I'm hearing. This is the weekend's card, so let's pull 3 for the weekend is what I'm feeling. So finances, wow, again, very linked, isn't it? So look, if you get motivated, but balance the work, rest and play. So do the work, but then know when to stop and take a rest, and at least, have a break, have a cup of tea, have a cup of coffee, have your lunch, have your tea, you know what I mean? Just, don't, I'm not a fan of people working so hard that they don't have their lunch and stuff. I don't think that's healthy. Which brings us on to healthcare change, because when you work hard, you improve your, stress levels and stuff. Think about, if you're really feeling that call to change your career, at least think about joining in, checking out I've always say that Indeed app, if you're even curious, or there's loads of there's another one, Good Moves, is a good one for people. Even just, your local jobs centre app, whatever, we've called different things, different places. Or even better, just if you're really good at something, get, promoting it on a social media platform and see what happens. You know what I mean? Take that leap of faith. Because finances have come up for the weekend. So for Saturday, it's like, whoa, yeah, money, in the money. But it makes sense. If you do the work, you start getting happy about it because you're following your passion and you're joining in, you're taking the action, the money will come. It might not be a huge flow of abundance right away, but it bloody might be if you worked hard all week, you know what I mean? Saturday. Sunday, forgiveness. This is interesting to me because, like you say, I'm always studying abundance and money and stuff, and just anything to do with like money mindset and self-love and everything. And forgiveness is a huge one. If you feel like you are being blocked financially, who is it you need to forgive? What is it you need to forgive? Do you need to forgive yourself? And I'm sure you've heard me say before about the Ho'oponopono prayer, which is quite simply, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And the idea is that you're actually saying all of that to yourself. You love yourself, you thank yourself, you forgive yourself for things that you feel you might not have done right, and that you know now that you do it a different way. And you forgive yourself. I'm just trying to remember what all the order is, but you know what I mean? It's like, it is powerful. Like, and actually in my Reiki sessions and my shamanic energy healing, that I actually repeat that in my head. And I've had clients say to me, I just kept hearing your voice, like saying like, forgive me and I love you and all that. And I'm like, wow, like that's how, that's how strong telepathy is, guys. Like, it was once I've done it to my mum, and she actually, when I said it's time to come back now, she opened her eyes and she was totally like in a deep sleep when she opened her eyes when I said it telepathically. That happens quite a lot with people I've got a big connection with anyway, which is kind of creepy at first, but now I'm used to it. So anyway, forgiveness, what's blocking your finances? Get journaling is what I would say. And I wasn't a big journaler. I'm not going to try and claim that that I've done it religiously for whatever. But I've listened to enough people now, mainly Lauren there, and it works. Just do it. You know, there's so many people that journal and they love it, and it's taken me a while to get into it, but I'm actually enjoying doing it now. So, you know, at least, you know, maybe it's not daily journaling, but if you're going to do the morning thing with me, journaling is a huge part of it. But it can even just be as simple as writing 3 things that you're grateful for. You know, we can all do that, or we can all at least mentally do that. But you know, it was like I said to my dad yesterday on the phone, if you want to make something happen, write it down. All the most successful people in the world say that. And I love that. I can feel my energy going. I love that I just build courage. You've got to be courageous with this one and precious life that you've got. Whatever it is that you want to create in the world, whether it's for your career or for your joy, or if you're lucky enough for that to be both, you've got to take that courage and have that leap of faith to do it. And that's what this week is all about. Wow, so exciting. That's what I'm feeling going on for myself. So I'm feeling for people going on around me. If you're not feeling it, what's going on? You need to adjust it, because if you found this video, I do believe most of the people that are drawn to watch this, you've found it for a reason. So anyway, I'm going to get going. And if you're on Facebook and you feel like you need to get a kick up the bum and sort your morning out, or you just want to see how I get on with mastering mine, then do come and join us, and I'll have the details on my Facebook page at some point. But have a wonderful week, and I will see you for next week's reading. Bye.